I'm Amanda. I do OnlyFans.
When it comes to doing OnlyFans, what would you say is the biggest challenge when dating?
Every man thinking you're a like I pop my for everybody, but I don't. Okay. Only the ones that pay though.
So what do you think is too high of a body count for a girl then?
Oh, I don't know. That's a tough question. I feel like it's different for everyone. Because,
Yeah, you giving them.
like, for me, like, 20.
I don't even know which to start.
Ladies, where are all the good men at? Where are you finding them? I have been looking for one all of my life. I've never been able to find one. They're all either like cheaters or they have like no good conversations. You know what I mean? Or they don't like to do fun things like go to the movies and the farmer's market. It's like, where are the good men? Where are you?
I'm going to be honest with you. For almost 10 years now, I have not done the first date, go out, pay for dinner, boring garbage shit. And I have 7 girlfriends. Maybe stop doing the whole provider thing that makes you look like every other guy. Or don't. Just keep getting mad in my comments about the fact I have multiple women. Don't get better at all. Don't learn. Don't try anything new. Lesson learned.
You know, what you see with a lot of these modern women is when accountability tends to disappear, that's when you're going to see men starting to pull back.
This comment was just too good not to respond to. I honestly think it is true that men nowadays are uninterested in the dating game. And they're most likely the good ones, which then leaves us ladies having bad experiences, and then we, in hand, want to get off the dating scene. So then we're both left screwed because all the good ones are out of the dating scene and aren't interested. When is this going to change, though? Maybe we all need to come back together and make it work?
If you want a traditional wife, then be a traditional man. You cannot ask for stay-at-home wifey privileges if you don't have stay-at-home wifey money. You want me to clean the kitchen? I'm happy to clean the kitchen if I get to wake up at 10. I get to clean the kitchen, I get to go lounge by the pool, and then you come home at night. Like, sure, no problem. But if I'm waking up at the crack of dawn with you, we're both going to our 2 very demanding jobs, and then coming home, don't ask me for anything you're not willing to do.
What's going on, fellas? Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment down below. Let's get back to the video.
Number one, they want a leader. They want a good leader, a loving leader. Even women that are more in their masculine energy, you might think, well, they want to be the leader. And I think they want to be the leader because maybe they have to be. But even masculine energy women, I think down deep inside would love to have a stronger man. And I think that when there's a strong leader that she feels safe with, that she trusts, that she feels like he really cares about her well-being, she will naturally go into her feminine energy.
You see a lot of good men getting pushed away by these terrible attitudes of modern women, and they're going to wonder where all of the good men went.
Y'all, why am I out here driving around with basically a flat tire? Like, just about flat. I went into Target and I came out and my tire was looking down. And I'm like, oh no, I need air. So I prayed. I'm like, Lord, please let me get to a place where I could put air safely. So I went the speed limit on the highway and I was like, dang, I don't even know how to put air in a tire. So I TikToked it and now I know how to do it. So yeah, reason number 62 of why I need a husband, so he can do these things for me.
As women, we are selfish, we are self-centered, and we are manipulative. And here's the thing, we want our husband to have boundaries. We want them to follow the boundaries. But as soon as we're asked to be held accountable to those boundaries, we want to do what we want. We hold the double standard. You need to follow this boundary, but I don't have to. And what I've learned about myself as a woman and working with other women, we are not good at keeping our word and following through with our word. We lack integrity and we lack character with ourselves.
When you see this type of disrespect of men going on, you'll start to see why a lot of these guys are choosing to be at peace.
1 out of 3 Gen Z adult men have never been on a date. And it's not because they don't want to. 59% of single young men say they're too afraid of rejection to even ask someone out. And more than half say they're not ready for a relationship at all. But here's what's interesting. 62% say they do want to be fathers someday. And when it comes to role models, they're not looking to influencers, they're looking to their parents. So what's going on? Psychologist Jonathan Haidt says dating apps are part of the problem. A small number of men get most of the attention, while everyone else gets left behind. Add in smartphones and social media, and a lot of young men never develop the real-world skills to connect. 73% say it's harder to know what it means to be a man today than it was a generation ago. They don't lack ambition. They lack a path. Follow Civil for perspectives you're not getting elsewhere.
I do not talk to women with kids, bro. Soon as I see she got a kid, I follow her on Instagram in the club, she bad. I'm talking about I know I can smack. Fire.
Damn.
She got a little kid emoji in the bio.
Why not?
I don't
be the most responsible.
You don't do
but you know what?
That's what I like.
But now
I know she got some money.
But let go.
She
Most women with kids will say the same thing. They don't want to talk to it. They got kids.
Is it availability?
It's crazy. I realized that recently.
That's
Nigga, I
one
didn't know
thing.
that.
I need my female to be accessible at all
Whenever I want you, come here, get here.
3, 4, 5, 6 in the morning. If I text you and say I'm on my way home, that ain't me selling. I don't ask for you to come. You know to come. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't deal with baby daddies. I'm not dealing with nothing. Husbands, ex-husbands, none of that. Baby, I'm not dealing with them.
Yeah.
A lot of these modern women continue to try to manipulate men and move men into a space that they want men to be. And they're wondering why men are not going for it. Because it's dumb.
A man doesn't care if you love him. He cares if you respect him. You think love is what keeps a man. That's the problem. Love is emotional. Respect is behavioral. It's how you speak to him. It's how you respond when you're upset. Women need love. Men need respect. And when that man doesn't feel respected, he will disconnect. And it's not because you don't love him. It's because you don't feel it in your actions, and that's why it's not working for you. Respect requires control. It requires discipline, and it requires you to check yourself. So if you want that man, watch your tone, watch how you speak, and stop reacting off emotions. Because your looks is going to attract the man, but respect is what's going to keep them. I'm just saying.
Don't give me my baby or not. I can put my own child in the car. Don't touch my car. Give me my baby so I can go. You're making a big deal in front of her. When you give me my baby, you can go. I am grown. Don't touch my car, man. Don't touch my car. Oh, stop. Now you're touching and yelling. You still got it on camera? All right. Now, she don't want to give me my baby. I drove up here for 2 hours, and she don't want to give me my child. There's no car seat in there. Yes, it is a car seat in there, man. Car seat right there. Let me put it? No. Give me my baby so I can go. You don't need to be in my car. It's a car seat in there.
Now you're yelling.
I'm not yelling. I want you to give me my child so I can go home.
Screaming at me.
I'm not screaming, but I just want my child so I can go home. Well, get in the car.
Put her in.
No, she did not. Come on, man. I ain't got time to be playing with you, bro. I'm trying to get home. Well, give me my...
Over and over again, you see these modern women, and you hear it. They continue to display behavior that will make a man lose interest quick, fast, and in a hurry.
People say, ain't no good men out here today. It is. Y'all just putting them in the friend zone because they don't want to take you to expensive restaurants or take you to the Gucci store. They can't take you to the Gucci store today, baby, but hold on. Y'all will be balling out in the Gucci store soon. You just got to get in there together. Like it's relationship takes work. You cannot expect to jump into a relationship and just lay down and let somebody take care of you. That's not how life works, baby. And that's what they millennials? What do they call?
I don't know what we are.
Whatever this generation is,
I think we millennials.
You believe that just being who you are makes you special and that you should be taken care of. But that's not love. There's a lot of men out here that'll trick off on you. And if that's all you want to do is to trick off on you, then have at it, baby. But if you're looking for a long-term man, figure out what it is about you that you have to give to this man to make him want to be with you long-term. Same thing with you young men. Think about what you have to offer somebody that makes you a commodity. Be a commodity.
You know what? I might got my own money, but I'm sick of taking care of my damn self. I need a real man to step to the front line and take over. Hold up down. You talking about, and they always come up, ooh, the things I would do for you if we was together trying to sweet talk me. You'll What's holding you back? Because the bills due now, not later. So send the funds. And then we could discuss an arrangement and a potential relationship between you and I. Don't try to get some Poo-Nani from me and then run off into the sunset with another with an empty coin purse. I don't get down like that. I need the proof of funds. Just like the bank when you're trying to get a loan. I need the proof. Now send me that now, Daddy.
You know, when men finally see, and modern women don't think that men are seeing this, but men have stopped investing. Men are opting out of a lot of this foolishness because these standards are so one-sided.
My father has told me that if a woman's over 32, never been married, never had any kids, there's something wrong with her.
All right. Tell your dad. And if you find a woman who is 32 years old, don't have any kids, never been married, tell your daddy that she's educated and that she's planning to make financial decisions so she can afford the children that she has and send them to college instead of having them standing at the L stop. She can drive a Lexus to work. Tell your daddy that the woman is a boss.
And once again, when you see this type of stupidity and you hear this type of stupidity, this is why a lot more men are deciding it's not worth it, man. I'd rather have peace.
I just want to get this off my chest real quick, then I'm up out of here. Everybody know I want to be in a relationship. Okay, cool, blah, blah. But I realize what it is. I miss the feeling of being in love. I miss what it feels like. I miss being busy all day, and then you remember it's date night, you get to see your baby, so you fly home doing 90 playing your favorite love songs. I miss hearing a love song and one person consuming my. I miss the small things in physical touch. Holding hands, being able to kiss a forehead, and rub your foot on my leg. I'm moving to center council at the movie so we closer together in this. You understand me? Mama, put your leg over mine or else I can't sleep what we doing. I miss going through the drive-thru and knowing what my person want. She said light ice. Don't let the ice be dark. You understand what I'm saying? It be those small things that we begin to fall in love with. And I promise you, it's those small things we forget to value when we have it.
Guys that are going up to girls are getting way more girls because it's so much more rare now.
Yeah,
for sure.
Girls are like
Success rate is
shocked
high.
when it happens. Even me, like I've had guys come up to me, and the best way is when they just treat you like a normal person. Like, you know, when people are friendly and like that, or when you're like at a coffee shop or whatever, and they just make polite conversation. Those are like the best guys that hit on me because it's like they're just making it seem like this is what they do to everyone. So it's not like I'm like special. It's the ones that are like overly like, wow, you're so gorgeous. Like, I'd like to get to know you. Then I'm like, oh, I have to decide if I like you or not. Like, I had a guy recently at the gym. He came up and was like, because we were doing the ab roller, and then he was like, oh my God, I have to show you like a funny video. And he waited till I was like resting, not like in the middle of ab rolling. And like, he was like, he showed me a video of a guy doing the ab roller on the treadmill. It was like stupid or whatever. And then it was like funny, and he's like, this is what we need to do and whatever. But it was cute because we're like laughing. It's not even his joke. He used someone else's joke to like show me. So then I'm giggling, and then we made like funny banter.
Yeah.
So then next time he talks to me now whenever he sees me at the gym, because now we're like friends.
Wounded masculine women are the women who are defensive, judgmental, critical, and they're very controlling and combative. They project their own disappointment, doubt, and shame onto other people and blame external things for the reason that they're unhappy because they lack the ability to look inward and take accountability for the way their life turned out. They want a masculine man but attract feminine men because masculine men won't put up with them. A masculine man and a masculine woman would clash too much. It's too much of the same energy, and it would be very explosive. These women pride themselves on their hyper independency, and they put a lot of weight and value on external things, whether it's their looks or how much money they make or their career position or their intellect. They're putting their value as women on things that guys don't actually care about. A woman's value does not come from how much she can provide, how much money she makes, or even how pretty she is. A woman's value is intrinsic, not extrinsic. It's the softness of a woman, her nurturing affection that draws people into her like a magnet. It's what draws masculine men towards them. Masculine men don't care about how much money you make or how successful you are. They want a woman that balances them out, not challenges them.
I have had an epiphany tonight, right? Listen to this. Forget about going to running clubs. Forget about going to pottery. Forget about going to all these meetup groups, right? Forget about going on Hinge. I know where all the men are. They are in the Devonshire Arms in Soho. I have never in my life seen more men wall to wall, like 90% men. And I'm telling you, young, old, all fit. So fit, like it was baffling. Like that place in Guinness alone is cleaning up. And the Guinness is absolute class. But guys, we don't need to worry about dating apps anymore because we have the men literally there. So get yourselves into the Devonshire in Soho. It's where dreams are made of. Also, when I say dreams are made of, I got like 2 numbers and I was speaking to 2 guys, and I know I'm dressed like Peg Sayers again, but who cares? The moral of the story is get to the Devonshire, girls. Get yourself off the running club. You don't need to run anywhere. You need to run to the Devonshire because that's where the men's are. The men's are.
Ignoring a woman makes her more interested in you. But ignoring a man makes him lose all interest immediately, and the difference is self-respect. Men never bet their self-respect, not even for the most precious thing in the world. Because once a man feels unwanted, he doesn't chase louder, he goes quiet, not to manipulate, not to test you, but because something inside him simply closes. A man can love deeply, he can give effort, time, protection, loyalty, but the moment he feels dismissed, replaced, or taken lightly, his instinct isn't to compete, it's to withdraw. And when he withdraws, it's rarely dramatic, it's silent and final. He won't beg to be valued, he won't argue for basic respect. He'll simply remove himself from where he feels small. And if you ever test someone's silence, make sure you're ready for the distance that follows, because a man who has decided he's done doesn't announce it, he just disappears. Save this and ask yourself, are you protecting your self-respect or gambling it for someone's attention?
Guy, like, you're trying to pursue me, right? But I'm just like, no, oh no, and then you keep trying. The woman likes it because she feels like she's wanted. She feels special. So let's say I'm the woman and you're the guy that there's 2 guys approaching me, okay? So you're the handsome one, there's another one that's not as attractive. So for the one that I'm attracted to, I want you to pursue me, and I may say no a couple times.
What I'm realizing is that women are a special kind of stupid. Now I'm told that they're educated,
but I still want you to keep trying.
Why? I'm just like, why?
But then there's another guy who's not that attractive who's pursuing me. I'm like, no, seriously, stop. Like, I don't like it. And he keeps trying.
Yes, but if you listen to how she said stop. I understand, but if you listen to how she said stop. So why should I stop when you say stop, but you did?
Because she didn't say stop how
no,
I'm saying stop.
No, stop, right?
I'm saying
okay,
stop.
Then. No, don't tell me stop.
Shit.
No, don't tell me.
That guy's not going to get anywhere. But if you keep trying, eventually I'll give in.
Did you know that 25% of women in the United States are getting treated for a mental illness? That means 75% of them are running around untreated.
It's over for you thoughts. It's over. It ain't that time. It's over for y'all. The other thoughts made it bad for you.
See, you don't pick no woman that want to love you. Nigga, you go find a woman that have no intention on loving you and she fall in love with you by the kind of man you is. I'm that kind of laying in the bed with a woman at nighttime half-ass week. He got to separate to be a strong man in the soil. He can't be up under her all the time to be no strong man. Men going home, laying in that bed with that woman, how strong can he be? Because he got to be home with her every day. Don't look for your husband. he go find you. A woman could never find a husband. Her husband will find her. Yeah, you walk in your essence as a woman. She really stand out when you get up on her because she's more loving, nurturing.
You can see it on her energy and her face.
Yeah, and she's like this almost every time. Right. At work, at the stove, wishy-washy. She's something, you got to catch her in her mood and her feelings. So based off her feelings.
But you saying a real woman can keep her composure?
It's the consistency. Because it's who she is.
For sure.
She don't have to have a good day to be this kind of woman.
She always dressing nice.
As a bad day, she's this kind of woman. Even when she's broken up, even when she's divorced, even when she's heartbroken, she's still like this. I put your plate up, man, that plate put up will make you feel guilty by not coming. Having that plate ready, and I left the plate in the microwave, it'll damn near make a nigga feel guilty. Not coming to get it. Nigga end up submitting on me.
I regret waiting until marriage, but it's not for the reason you think. When you grow up as a conservative Christian, the entire conversation around marriage and relationships is you wait to live together until you're married, and you wait to have intimacy until you get married. It's all full well and great for the people that want to do that, and as I grew up in that environment, I wanted to do that. What we don't talk about enough is how creating that expectation and creating that waiting can really expedite things like a marriage, like a lifelong commitment that shouldn't necessarily be expedited. So when you're telling a young 22-year-old that they cannot live with their partner and they can't have until they're married, obviously that timeline is going to move up quite a bit, because as a young adult, you want to do those things. You want to start your life and you want to, basically do the things that adults do. You can't do those things, or when you're told that doing those things prior to being married is a sin and is going to cause destruction in your life, then of course what you're gonna do is you're just gonna get married. So no, I do not wish that I had multiple partners or been more experimental. I just wish that those parameters had not been set. I wish that I hadn't set those parameters so heavily to the effect of I was willing to make a lifelong commitment that all of my friends were like, oh, are you sure? And even in my own head, I was like, am I sure? But I wanted all of these things. And so with that, it makes you take that step a little bit faster.
Y'all know it really be irking the freak out of my spirit.
No, but I'm sure you're going to tell us. Viewer discretion's advised.
It's seeing the same married men liking my posts consistently over and over and over again. It's almost like you anticipate me posting, and as soon as I post, you want to be the first one to be seen. That shit is a problem. It's a problem because I know your wife would not be okay with that. Y'all need to do better.
So that man liking your pictures irks your spirit, your words, not mine. But you have yet to block him. You think it's a problem. You think that his wife wouldn't like it, but you have yet to block him. And this doesn't justify his actions, because he's in the wrong as well. But this video is about you. Help me understand how something bothers you so much and you can change it. You can, and you choose not to. I'll tell you why you do that, because you enjoy the attention. It makes you feel some kind of way knowing that, oh, there's a married man that finds me attractive. There's a married man that finds some kind of interest in me. When you said people got to do better, I want you to know that's a two-way street. That includes you as well. You play equal parts in this thing that you say irks you oh so much. But we all know deep down you are loving the attention. You don't really care that he's in a relationship. Honestly, it adds more fuel to that fire. Knowing that he is married to somebody else and he's showing you that kind of attention boosts your ego a little bit. And we know you're never going to admit to that, but it's clear as day. You enjoy the attention. So much so you made a whole video about one specific person that you have yet to block. And you say you don't agree with what he's doing. Come on now. Let's make it make sense. But you know what? Knowing her, she ain't gonna listen to shit that I'm saying because she likes the attention. Y'all keep it change.
I'm literally shaking right now because I just had a man approach me in a parking lot and it went fine. And I'm going to tell you why it went fine and how to address it, because it was in a book I read and this is how you're supposed to address it, but it scared me. I'm literally shaking. So this guy, I am alone with my son, by myself, a woman, and a male approached me in a parking lot. He's, excuse me, miss, and I don't know why in the hell he was approaching me or what he was trying to do. And before he was probably 30 feet from me when he said, excuse me, ma'am. And I turned around and I literally yelled at him and I said, do not approach me. And he immediately started going in the other direction. And I just kept saying it over and over and over. I said, do not approach me. Do not approach me. And he, of course, got
what the F, like he started cussing and yelling, like, what's your problem? And I looked at him and he actually then crossed a couple cars down from my car, and he didn't come anywhere near me. He crossed a couple cars down from my car and was like, continuing to cuss and say, what's your problem? And I said, you do not approach women in a parking lot. I just kept saying, do not approach me. You do not approach women in a parking lot, like yelling it. No male should ever approach a woman in a parking lot. Ever. No male should ever approach a woman in a parking lot. And if a male does approach you, you need to turn around and use the strongest voice that you can possibly use with them. Don't be polite. They need to literally screw off. No male should be approaching you in a parking lot.
The real reason why you don't want to answer the question is because most black women will be disqualified. That's why. Notice how he turns it around on the brother. Notice that. Let's continue.
Because single moms ain't for every man. You gotta have a certain level of responsibility, character, and intention. Let me tell you something. Single moms scare off men without intention.
Stop right there. So notice how it's all about duty. Remember when I said before, I got a video now, it's on Instagram and TikTok, it's got like gazillion views, went mega viral. I said the only thing that you can expect from most black women, remember what I said here, Mita May, look at me, pay attention. I said the only thing that you can expect from most, not all, most black women are problems and work. And listen to what this brother says. He's saying what I'm saying. He didn't say you can have great fun and vibes. Great, lots of fun. No. It's work. Why should a man sign on for that? When there's no work, no fun, no joy, and we already know that black men in marriages have less than all other races of groups of men. We know this. So why should he sign on for that? It was the guy that came before that got all the vibes and got all the great works. And what do you get? Problems and work. Back to the tape.
I don't think people really understand that they put everything on the man. And when the man has to shoulder everything, eventually he gets tired. And they wonder why men step away. I'm tired of carrying all of your burdens and mine and your sister's kid and your parents. Give me some help.